Hi. Um, this is for EDU 220. My name is Drew Garrison. Um, Today I'm going to talk about three different topics regarding student hearing impairments. So I'm just going to share my screen and then we're going to get started. All right. So I'm just going to share screen and then gonna pull my script right here. And then so the first topic I'm going to talk about is or pigeon, which is a different type of um, a different way of communication that students can use in class to communicate. It combines signing with traditional English, but has its own grammar and conventions. And from the NC video, they say it's very important that parents decide whether they're going to select signing for their kids or choose another form of communication. And Pigeon, which is a combination of English and both ASL, or it's somewhere in between. It does involve some signing, but it's not quite ASL. That's an important decision, and both can be practiced in the classroom, ASL and or Pigeon. And Pigeon's also referred to as PSC. And a good universal design model would be if both if a teacher allows students to use both, or maybe a combination, maybe breaks up the class into small groups. Some could be communicating in ASL, some could be using some could be using Pigeon, but just like so it's flexible, and maybe there's some students that are more fluent with ASL in certain groups, and but a few students who are used to using Pigeon, and they could just strengthen each other's skills. So that could be really cool. Let's see. Going off that, also in the NC video, they have students signing directly from a text. So instead of speaking, they just perform it and sign, and perform it physically, conveying what's going on in the text through physical action. So they're performing sign language and kind of acting out what's going on in the books, which is really cool. And it's another way to interact with a text, so it's really cool. So that could also be an option, and it's a great way to get students to participate. Could go around in a circle and have kids physically or sign the text from the book, perform it. It could be really cool. So a really cool alternative to speaking it in class. But yeah, but just keep options open. Let's see. So in terms of assistive technology, in the Vanderbilt video, at timestamp 53 seconds, they talk about how an app they're developing or it's already developed encourages students to use their strongest senses. So it when they're using the app, it vibrates, and it's also like drawing software. So it has a tactile appeal and appeal through touch. So they touch it and interact with it. So it's another way to get into it and to get stimulated other than speaking. So it evokes another sense. So they're still getting the stimulation and they're still participating and they're still involved. And the video specifically dealt with math, but I'm sure the app could be used for more subjects as well. But now that was really cool. Just, you know, keep the students focused, keep them learning, keep them involved in apps in the classroom and things that can help. So it's great. And it can do graphs, it can do diagrams. Yeah, it's a cool application. Yay. Oh, so another issue or just something that comes up is just the ability for students to hear in the classroom. And in the Wink Inc. video, it shows the teacher wearing a microphone so all the students can hear the lesson, and so it gets communicated to the students. Students may also be able to wear cochlear implants, which have to be medically inserted. Cochlear implants can make it possible for students to hear that can't hear. It stimulates stimulates nerves in the ears, and it kind of transmits sound, and it makes it possible for them to hear. So it's really cool. Yep. So cochlear implants could be a good option. A strategy the textbook recommends is speech reading, which is very similar, which is pretty much lip reading. Students paying attention to how someone talks, how they're using their mouth, how their face is moving. So paying attention to the words someone else is saying through watching how their lips and mouth and face move. So that's speech reading. And students should also be able to use other means of communications. They can email professors or teachers in the classroom. They can write to them. Maybe if they have tablets or iPads in class, they could even send emails to the teacher in class, or they could have a Google Doc available to comment on, or part of a class Kahoot, or just like some way to it be collaborative and all the students can participate without necessarily having to speak. So just making sure the literacy skills are activated, the reading and writing, which is great. So make sure all that stuff happens. And for us teachers, it's important that if we're doing hybrid lessons and lectures and videos online, that we make sure our videos are captioned for maximum accessibility, and so students are able to read the text. Yeah, and just so it's accessible. So make sure you have captions or subtitles on videos or lectures. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Yep, all about communication. Communication is so important in classrooms. Options in communication. Yay.